Hi, I'm Coach Red, and in this video, we will be talking about making friends and keeping them as an adult. A lot of people are moving and relocating and have been doing so for the last several years, more so than in past. So I thought I'd just talk about making friends and keeping them as an adult because it's kind of hard to do. If you want to reach me, you can reach me at info@coachred1.com. My website is coachred1, that's the numeral 1.com. And if you have any thoughts, comments, please put it under this video. And remember to subscribe, like this video if you like it, and select the notification bell so that you never miss a video when it is uploaded. So let's get to talking about moving, relocating, making new friends. First, I want to talk about options, how you even do it as an adult. You're moving to a new place and you don't know anyone. You've moved there for work, for the weather, for your kids' schools. And here you are, an adult in your 20s or 30s or 40s or 60s, and you have no friends and you have no one to hang out with. First thing I want to say is you have to be vulnerable and put yourself out there. Go to join book clubs if you like reading. You might find that book clubs are a great place to meet new people if you like reading and they like reading. Bingo. Sports leagues, gaming groups, adult education classes, friendship apps. Now, I read this online that this exists. I don't know exactly how that differs from dating apps, so it may not be really relevant. But parenting groups online, grandparenting groups online, senior centers if you're older, churches and spiritual groups. Also, regularly go to the local coffee shop. You'll start to see other people who regularly go at the time that you go, and then you'll find people who are on the same schedule as you and like to sit at the coffee shop or the juice bar. Another idea is take your dog for a walk to the dog park. Dog people are very friendly, so are cat people, so are other people. So it's a great opportunity for you to meet people at the dog park. So those are like the practicals of where do you even meet people when you've moved to a new city. Now I'm going to talk about social skills and the things that are required to be a friend and to make a friend. Social interaction skills include awareness of body language, social communication, cooperative or cooperation skills, and social etiquette. For senior citizens, move to continue learning. Like if a senior citizen is continuing to learn and they're in an environment where other senior citizens are continuing to learn, they're more likely to use their minds, prevent mental decline, and meet other people who are in the same situation as them. So I talk about social skills. What are social skills? So examples in the workplace would be communication, cooperation, leadership, relationship building, and empathy. Those are all adjectives that describe how people interact in the workplace. It is not intimate, it is more superficial and getting the job done. So you have to cooperate. Somebody has to be a leader in it, and maybe it's you, maybe it's someone else. So those are important skills that you need to get along with others at work, and it's also an opportunity for you to meet people at your new job. Important social skills that we learn as kids are things like sharing. Sharing is a part of daily life. If you're in an office, you're sharing kitchen space, you're sharing refrigerator space. Sometimes you're sharing tools like copiers and other equipment, or sharing a receptionist. So sharing is an important part of daily life. Listening skills are something that you learn as a child and you have to keep doing it. What's active listening? I just want to throw this in there. So active listening is when you can mirror back what the other person is saying, and it's a really important skill, and a lot of adults struggle with this. Are you ever in a conversation where someone talks on top of you, talks louder to get over what you're saying, or cuts you off at your last word, that person is not actively listening. That person is listening so that they can find their moment to inject their thoughts and ideas. So active listening is a really important part of children's lives as well as adults. Following directions is something we learn as a child, and of course you have to keep doing it because either your boss is telling you what to do, or watching the markets and the stock markets are telling you what to do, or your GPS is telling you what to do. So you have to be able to follow directions effectively in the appropriate time. Collaborating and cooperating with others. Teamwork in the workplace is very important. Patience, empathy, respecting boundaries, and being positive. I'm reading this book called The Power of Bad. And in The Power of Bad, it talks about how our brains are wired for negativity because we're looking for danger. And if there is danger, our bodies need to be able to react. So the problem with that is that our brains are wired to look for danger more than looking for the positive. So you have to have way more positive in your life than negative in order to negate that one negative act. So be positive. Look for the positive in your day and look for it in life. And if you have children, teach your children to seek out the positivity in the world because it'll feel better and they'll be happier. What if you don't have these social skills? Or you don't have some of them and you feel like you need them because here you are in a new city and you don't know where you are. You're in a new city and you have no people and you need friends. Ways to improve your social skills are just engage with others. Start small. Invite a coworker for coffee. Go out to lunch with coworkers. Make a play date for your children at the park if you have young children, and sit down with the parents on the bench while watching your kids. You have to put yourself out there in order to make this happen when you're the new person. Ask open-ended questions to people. You know, where are the best hiking trails here? Where do people go for biking in this area? Where are the best restaurants? Whatever. Ask open-ended questions. Observe your coworkers' social skills. And if they're good and they look reasonable, then emulate them and do the same thing. So if you struggle with social skills, but you see somebody who has a lot of friends, maybe start copying some of their ways and you will have friends too. Practice maintaining eye contact. Now this is very culture-based. In America, in the United States, we give eye contact while we're talking to people, but not every culture does that. So keep that in mind. If you're in a culture that doesn't do that, then don't maintain eye contact and just do whatever's culturally acceptable. And develop your listening skills. I talked about that earlier, about active listening and waiting to jump on someone with their thoughts. Practice your listening skills and offer genuine compliments freely. So if you like something that you see in an appropriate way at work or in the shop or in the grocery store, drum up a conversation with somebody about, oh, those are interesting shoes you're wearing. A few of the many important social skills you should possess as a professional. So I'm kind of jumping between professional and kids. So this video is kind of going to be jumping all over the place. However, what you need to possess as a professional is observation, active listening, mirroring, conflict resolution, cooperation, relationship management, and empathy. And just for the record, empathy is something you need no matter what. You need that in every relationship, for every relationship to succeed. Written and verbal communication, imperative for adults in the workplace, for professionals. Let me put it this way. Difficulties in communication and difficulties with friendships will look like this. Okay, I think that's the easy way to say it. Talking too much, Not understanding sarcasm, taking metaphors for things literal, like, oh my gosh, I'm so mad I could scream. Well, you're not really necessarily going to scream. It's just a metaphor. So work on your ability. I'm not very good at sarcasm, and that's something that I work on all the time. But my one solution is just to ask the person, are you being sarcastic? And that helps me find a way that's comfortable for you to figure out if somebody's being sarcastic or not. Or if you're good at sarcasm, then you're ahead of the game, because there's a lot of people out there that are. Sharing information in inappropriate ways, not recognizing when people look or sound annoyed, and being a poor listener. Those are all difficulties that you'll see if somebody has poor social skills or if you have poor social skills. So watch out for that. Having a solid set of social skills allows you to communicate, relate to, and connect with other people. And it also helps improve memory and mental health in older adults. This is essential in establishing friendships and navigating your way through a happier life. Put yourselves out there. Ask, be the first one to invite them for coffee or dinner or a play date with the kids. Putting yourself out there will give you the opportunity. If you don't do that, you're not going to have the opportunity to meet new people. So get out there, make new friends, and reach out to me if life is just difficult. I am Coach Red, Rochelle Strauss, life coach. I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. You can always check me out at CoachRed1.com for lots of blog posts and videos and other important information that you can use as a parent or in life. Please subscribe and click the notification button so that you never miss a video from Coach Red.